welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Turner trying to create good field position. And they stop at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. With 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll run it here. To the 45. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Trojans. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Washington.
some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here's the second down play. He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Caught behind the line. It's Higgins. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The Trojans will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. They'll kick it away here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play was scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Ball handed off. Look out. Room to run here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Washington has moved into the red zone. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Washington.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He can go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He'll throw it now. The receiver makes the catch. Makes the defender miss. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Way too much speed in that play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the defense will knock him down. What's going to be the final play of the period. And it's USC in front here as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this.
Heading for the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. USC offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Finley. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught by the receiver. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Looking to throw again. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. It goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down here for this offense. Catch made on the left side. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. The Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They mix it up with a run. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. picked up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Design quarterback run. Has the first down and still going. He's in the clear. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And there's the handoff. Look out, off and running. And midfield. The 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go to that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to take off here. He's got the first down and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. And they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's reeled in. It's Maddox. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. them to go for it here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Passing game effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long from the 16. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Situation here, 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Now you got to give the defense some credit on this one. They came out in dime with 6 defensive backs on the field to try to lock down all these playmakers with that much speed on the field. They were quick to jump on the quarterback when he decided to take it himself. Good play there by the D to set up this 4th down.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. And he drops back in the gun. Grabbed by the receiver. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Testing the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Grab behind the line, it's Higgins. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush gets home. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that... down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 40. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. What a catch! They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he'll set up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Huskies. And they jump on top here in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Goes out of bounds at the 32. It's a decent return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember, last time they were going to go down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. It's caught. They will rule that a huge game through the air. The Trojans come to the line in a hurry-up.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swann. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Adjustments now for this defense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game. Everybody watching. What a game.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Washington, 31.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Ultimately incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kurt.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
The pass rush closing in. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up. But here they are, ready to go again.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Washington now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass is caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On the run here, lets it go. The ball is caught. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Direct snap. Touchdown, Washington. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last drive of the passing game, very effective, moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? He's past the marker and still going. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, USC. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give him the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Washington offense is back out on the field now. They'll try the left side with a toss. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
The whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Touchdown, Huskies. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The first play of the drive now backed up at the 15. Hands off to the left. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Finley. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Trojans want to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. The sure hands. It's Finley. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Pulls it in. It's Finley. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Third down, out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. Oh, it's no good. He missed it. A heartbreaking finish to the conference championship.
Well, I think they knew that was going to be a long shot if it went through, but in the end, it looks like they're going to come up a little bit short today.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.